We have a product review, the HydraPak Ultra Flask Speed 600 milliliter flasks today. I ordered these off their website for like 25 bucks, I think is what it was. Could be wrong. Either way, you get two 20-ounce flasks. They're soft flasks. These ones, very collapsible. They actually make, if you didn't know, the flasks for Nathan hydration belts and vests. So this company does make some very good products. This one, it's got like a blue, so it will keep things a little bit cooler. On the back, it has measurements. Goes, let's see here, 50, 100, 152, counts it up. So you know how much water's in there. So if you want to adjust your electrolytes, or maybe if you're putting like a tailwind or something in there, you know how much water to add and how much you're gonna thick you're gonna make it, I guess, is the way to say it. The reason why I bought these, well, it comes in a pack of 2. So a pack of 2. It has just a little nipple, 2 little nipple ones. But it also has these. These are the main reason why I bought this. These are like for the speed flasks themselves. I think every ultra runner should look into getting the speed flasks, the tops, just because it makes things so much easier at an aid station. You don't have to pull your flasks out of your hydration pack. These things make it so much easier, so much faster than trying to screw things in place. This is the reason why I got these. See this little tab there? Pop it open. There you go. Just dump water or whatever electrolytes you want in there. Close it right back up. You're ready to go. Just make sure you hear that little snap. Make sure it's in place. I did that at first. I wasn't paying attention and I didn't hear it snap. So then when I went to start to run, splashed some on me. So always make sure you hear that little snap or make sure it's firmly sealed. But these things, they're nice. Again, because it saves you so much time in an aid station just being able to dump stuff in. So I couldn't keep it, if I got a good aid station volunteer, I just have to pop this open and they can just dump it right in, so I don't have to worry about taking it in and out of my hydration pack. Even though I generally still would take it out just because it makes things so much easier, so I can hand it off to them, go sit down or grab my food, whatever it may be, during a race while they fill these up. So it makes things a lot faster in that transition period during an aid station. All you can do is slide them back down in. The one thing I will say, these might weigh slightly more than a normal top, maybe half an ounce more. I would say no more than like an ounce and a half than a normal hydration flask top. So that would be a downfall, but the time and energy to pull them in and out is well worth it. Now, what's also nice about these is these straws. You have the option. Again, they come with just like the little nipple sticking out of the top here. So this like little nipple will be down here. Or you can have this like elongated straw with this like nipple that actually you can face into your body. So if you're wearing a hydration pack, all you have to do is go and get your beverage. You don't have to like reach down like some of those, like the smaller ones. If you were just going to use the nipple, you might actually have to like tilt your head down or pull the flask up a little bit to you. Whereas with these straws, if you do it right, it's right there. So you just have to turn your head no matter what's, well, I guess I have this one's on this side. So there you go. You got your like 2 straws right here on your hydration pack. So all you have to do is turn your head. You might want water in one, electrolytes in another. So it becomes very convenient. And again, since it stays on top, as you move it, comes out of the way. You don't have to worry about them screwing a cap on and off, which we know during a race. I've volunteered at a few races now. Some of the flasks that people use from different companies, once you screw them on and off a couple times, they start to get junked up a little because maybe the electrolytes get spilled out around the edge a little bit, so it gets harder to seal because it gets a little bit sticky. Or then when you go to take them off, it becomes a pain in the ass to try to twist them off. So what happens is you end up screwing with the seals on the flasks, having a tear or anything like that later in the race, and it just becomes a pain in the ass when you're trying to really take them on and off. Obviously HydraPak makes an awesome product, so I only have to worry about taking them on and off once during a race, after a race or before a race when I'm going to clean them. Otherwise, it just snaps on and off. They're very easy to clean as well. You can fit one of those little scrub brushes inside. This comes off, so you can clean down both sides. And even this, I don't know what kind of tip this is. The tip actually comes off as well, so you can scrub inside and get everything clean, so you don't have to worry about mold as well. I do like the angle of this, again, because it just sits at a perfect angle. At least in my Nathan vest, perfect angle for me to just turn my head, and it's right there. It stays in place. Again, they make the Nathan flasks and bladders as well. As you see, prime example right there, Nathan right there, and as you see, HydraPak right there. And if you can, find the flask that have this plastic piece in them, because it helps keep the flask itself standing straight when it's in there. I think it's more of a Nathan patent thing, because when I bought the aftermarket HydraPak ones just to have a couple spares, they didn't have that plastic piece in them, and I asked the company about it, and they said they don't sell them separately, so there is that. But either way, even if you do get the aftermarket ones and they don't have that plastic piece, the way they make these, you see this little oval shape for the flask, it actually helps keep it in your pockets a lot easier standing up straight than some of the ones that are more circular, that I find that once you start drinking some, they tend to fall down in the pocket a little bit, so you're always digging through them. So there's that. But again, the straws itself and the hydration speed flask tops are what I recommend you looking for and getting. No matter what kind of vest you have, they have multiple options for the speed flask tops, because it makes things so much easier during an aid station transition. Whether it's an aid station volunteer or a crew member, or you yourself filling it up before a long run, these tops with this snap top are so much more convenient for any type of running or backpacking, or even biking. It's going to make things so much easier, especially with these straws. Makes things more convenient. So if you're wearing a hydration pack and you're going out biking, instead of reaching down for a bottle in the middle of your bike in the frame, you just turn your head with this straw. It's right there, so you're riding your bike a little bit safer as well. I just can't speak highly enough of how good I think HydraPak does with their products, and the flasks themselves, the material that they use. The material that they use, I've beat mine up pretty good, and they still haven't leaked. They're easy to clean. I haven't really had any mold get in them, at least that I had noticed. I guess also because I clean them pretty quickly as well. So I want to say they're a little bit mold resistant. Let me see if I can read the back, if there's anything on the back real quick. Shrinks as you drink to reduce water movement. It's BPA plus PVC free, so that's good as well. You don't have to worry about the plastic aspect of it. Again, these are 600 milliliters, so that's 20 ounces. So if you have 2 of them, that's 40 ounces in your hydration pack. That's actually a lot more than a lot of flasks carry. A lot are just like 500 or 550, so this is actually 600. So it gives you a couple ounces more. And again, if you buy the aftermarket ones, so if your vest doesn't come with them, you buy the aftermarket two pack. You get 2 flasks. You get the speed flask tops, 2 of them, and you get 2 elongated straws with a nipple like this, and then you get 2 nipples like this that would just go right here. So you do have options depending on how you want your vest set up. So maybe a nipple like this, even though this, you can interchange it with this one. So let's just say you want to take a third one. Maybe you bought some extra ones and you have now 3. You're going to carry an extra one in the back of your vest or whatnot. So you might just want to use the little nipple instead of a straw, so it's not bending or breaking or leaking. So you do have that option as well. But I think this is a great option for any ultra runner to switch to, at least the tops. And I noticed this in Eastern States this past weekend, how many people actually switched to the speed flask tops, and how many times that we were just doing that compared to the ones where we had to twist on and off. It was just such a pain in the ass twisting the ones on and off, because people either tighten them up too tight, so they're really hard to get off, or the electrolytes got them too sticky, so it made it hard that way. Whereas with these, you don't have to worry about that. You could spill electrolytes all over the place, even if you dump some powder. So maybe if you're mixing like a tailwind or something that gets around the lip a little bit, you're not going to have to worry about screwing the top on and off. You might want to wash it off a little bit so it makes a better seal. But once you get to the next aid station, even if you got a little bit of powder or anything like that or stickiness, you're going to be able to pop it right back off really quickly. So definitely check them out. Again, for like 2, it was like $25. So well worth the investment. It's going to make you faster during the race. It's going to shave some time off. It's going to save some hassle as well, and maybe save your race.